just hide. Okay, I'm gonna go on Walmart. Look and see if they tell you what out and stuff on. So I'm just supposed to get a pot, propane, and some oil.
Mm-hmm.
I need to know what out the pot on so I can get in and get out. All right.
All right.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. You look at this Cowboy defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll get this up to about the 40. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first. 3rd and short, so didn't need much, but got a little extra on the backside. Nice run.
Chewed up the yardage, didn't he? To me, that was offensive line with leverage, good blocking angles, taking on a stacked defensive front. And once they chopped that little hole in the beginning, he took it and rambled.
And just the 3rd play from scrimmage, wanted to avoid the 3-and-out and did just that. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. On the counter, it's Walker. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Shields. They'll fire one downfield for Fant.
Come on, Diggs.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Walker going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. Walker once more, and he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to third and goal. They'll try and run Walker. And this time
baby.
he is in. Yes. Ken Walker, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take.
They'll keep it on the ground. Colvin. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That good for 22 and a first down.
But when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the 2nd level. That offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the 2nd level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
Where was he going? Why was he going back to the left? And his route was go.
The Cowboys
Okay.
at
Leave that
just
alone.
1-4 as they start play. And they come in with fresh legs.
Leave that
and
alone.
the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week
He
comes a
completely
little bit
turned
later
around.
in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 50. Wait, take.
Up the middle they go. Colvin pushing his way through. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 42 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. Here we go. Going to 53. Wait, take.
Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward.
Ah, shit, I thought that was a handoff. I mean, yeah.
He's going to be swallowed up.
Ah,
right
damn.
away. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Yeah, I thought that was a
Trying to
goddamn.
keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Hello? Yeah.
It's like the thing that's
We're going to
$60
54.
for.
Wide. What is
Is
it?
it how big is the
That's the
To
pot?
the
whole
right side here. He didn't get the
it's the
touchdown,
whole
but he
thing.
did
The
get the
whole
first
turkey
down
fries
as he's
bag
tackled
is on
at the
sale for
one.
$59.99.
So they
The whole
accept the
thing
penalty, of course, and push the
Yeah,
with the
offense
it's
pot
a
and
back
Black
all.
towards a
Friday.
bit.
It's a Black Friday deal. I'm not in Walmart. I looked online.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Yeah. Here we go. Right side.
I know you don't feel like going to the store, but I don't visit nowhere.
After one, 7-0 on EA
Uh,
Sports.
if if Terry already got one, all I need is the damn
Start of the
Okay.
second quarter, and it's
propane
the
in the pot.
Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a
So,
3rd down coming up.
okay, in the car. I know his brother, he said he was going to call me back, but he still ain't calling me talk to him. Because what I see is say, install Black Friday deal. I searched turkey fryer pot, and it
Mm.
says Creole Feast 34, 50,000 BTU aluminum turkey fryer. And it says, if
Yeah. Here we go.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12
it says
yards
pickup
needed to
not
gain a first
available, though.
down.
What is it?
It's
Off the play
$59.99.
fake, Prescott.
It's the whole
Now he'll
thing.
dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Here we go. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Wide. What is it?
Hubbard. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Charles, this was the 27th ranked rushing attack coming in. That play sort of shows why.
Yeah, and I have to admit that I'm a little bit surprised because they have talent on the line. They've got talent in the backfield, but for whatever reason, they can't mesh it together and make progress.
Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
Yeah. Here we go. Right side. Here we go. Going to 54. Wide. What is it?
And they'll run again. And he will take it in for a
Yeah.
Cowboys score.
I guess just when you get in there, just call me on video chat and I can tell you what pot to get.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from
Yeah,
drawing level.
well, a 30-quart pot, something that can withstand that kind of heat. It should be over there in camping or some shit like that.
Has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out of here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. We're in the second quarter now, and we've only had 1 drive apiece, each of which have ended with touchdowns.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
My ear is draining like a mug.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense They just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle.
What you talking about?
How much did you say the car was?
I want to say $40 or $50.
There, now 2nd and 6.
Yeah.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. And this offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak.
You see how big that turkey is? Is going to be big enough to hold that turkey?
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Yeah, I need a 30. That's every time. Yeah, I need a 30.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Nah, but I mean, I won't get much turkey, and everybody going to want that deep fried turkey.
About how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain? At least
if I cook the bigger one,
and that on display there for a good
I'm guaranteed to get more than one slice of turkey. That's all I really want, is turkey.
Now here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, I don't see a pass going to be big enough for it, to be honest.
Back to throw. Shields. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Getting home that
they don't have a 30 court.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. It just
Tractor Supply. Probably about it. You ain't camping.
The moment the ball was snapped.
Or you just over there with the pots.
Did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it?
Running them ain't got one.
To be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them there the first
Tractor
time?
Supply.
Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his drive open, just a little
Sports Academy. Sports Academy would be in Memphis.
And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Looking to throw. Shields. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's
where did he knock it out of
well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
The Seahawks send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken around the 12. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're starting to put some space here. The first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Slot man moves right. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Hey, kill.
Prescott to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. We're going to 53.
On 1st down, Colvin. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Two yards to go, 2nd down.
Here we go. Going to 54. Watch. Switch. And hey.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. It's caught on the right side at Smith. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be
careful
how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just
brought
brought
up.
up. So
God damn, the leg.
play zone blitz scheme. and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Offsides defense.
Incomplete, but I think the defense
I know it.
jumped.
I seen that shit.
That one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. A final shot before break. Shields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Gangsters make the world go
A 1-touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Well, this has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
We're going to 54. Wide in. Wait, take.
They'll keep it on the ground. Colvin, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 20.
On 3rd down, Colvin. And, boy, he is very close to a first down. But from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Here's 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Right there.
Here's Prescott. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Yeah, here we go. Then we're going to 53. Wait, take.
They'll try and run for it. Always got some breathing room. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
The one thing I have learned about this league, more and more, you've got to take some chances. You know, if you play everything conservatively and play everything exactly like, okay, I know what to do in each situation, I don't think you're going to get very far.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football.
Oh.
It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Yeah, here we go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Prescott now. And he's unable
slight
to
lag,
hold on to
delayed
that
the
defensively. A potential game changer, but
Delayed.
incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Go to 54, go to 54. Why?
The slot man in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a fourth down. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick here is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
Pushed it.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone. Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Second and 2. Eluding the pressure. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Open, complete, and all the way in.
Ain't nobody go with it.
Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Yeah, what you calling in and break outside the roll to your side. Still didn't get it. Carson, you supposed to have had that. That's cool.
17-14.
You ran straight to your side. That should have been a damn sack. Put containment on. You should have been on his ass.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Now a crease here as he's passed.
Should have been on his ass.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
That should have been a...
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. That one caught by Carter. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Rush coming,
baby.
And he's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Y'all got to give me something.
Hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
On third down, Colvin. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That'll be good for 6, but now it's fourth down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. Third down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the first down.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. Wow, I mean, it's so rare to
let's not get caught in that defense again. Nobody
converted, but he came
ran that damn zone.
And matches
since we didn't get to the quarterback.
43-year NFL record at one point of 63 yards.
Yeah, I can still see that highlight of Dempsey making that kick, and now we see it a little bit differently because, remember, Dempsey was a straight-on kicker. But these guys nowadays, the range keeps increasing, and they keep putting it through the posts.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set.
Operating from the gun, Shields.
He completes this to Walker.
Linebacker, that's your man. That's who you're supposed to be with. You started run with him while you leave.
And that'll leave him with a 3rd
That's
and
the charge.
2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Able to find
an
open man. That's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Shields.
The fumble.
He was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Oh, yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Shields.
Way to get your hands up, Madden.
They're going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes. You can read his hands. And you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it. And oftentimes, knock it away.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. In motion goes the tight end. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Sure. Yeah, took him down.
Inside the 15 he goes.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Flush to his right. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Yeah! There we go. They're going to 53. What do you think?
They'll keep it on the ground. Colvin. And for one of the
we didn't get that yard.
Today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact.
You got to be shitting.
It leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively. Being able
We
to
didn't get
stop
that
them and
yard.
bringing up a key
But
3rd
an inch.
down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he'll get this up to the 25. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball. Keep their
boy.
And let's close this one out. His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
I don't know what else you want me to do. Hit you dead in your hands. Oh, dead in your face.
An incomplete
Pitch the ball, son.
leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Yeah! Here we go. Right there. What do you think?
Now Prescott. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
To throw is Prescott. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And he's got a 1st down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning. Well, Prescott here to throw. This is Smith with a grab. Touchdown.
Now I was trying to get down so I can get that damn thing.
A great play there. 34 yards. And the Cowboys might be moving closer to an elusive second win of the year as they extend that fourth quarter lead. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try.
Yeah. Here we go.
They're going to keep it on the ground. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
Well, that two-point attempt failed due to the fumble, but people can't see this. But you've got a ball in your hands now, and you've got the thing locked in pretty well. You've got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. Makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you had run that play, you would not have fumbled. I can tell you that.
Maybe. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing to start the drive. Shields gets this complete to Smith and Jigba. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders are rotating in and out, and they're a little
so I got to drive to Memphis.
Quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That was one they needed to connect on.
A fear of possession, but tail down.
So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10.
Yeah, so you don't see, maybe you can order.
Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock.
But they going slow. They going slow.
Exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle. So they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Micah Parsons in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Micah Parsons, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
You looking at Bears first out?
No, I'm going to go on there now. About 15 seconds for this game.
They'll run for it. It's Walker. And this is going to come up well short as
they
step up on 4th down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Here we go! Like that! There we go, going to 53. What do you think?
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And one of
See
the
if I
whistles
can
for a timeout.
get close to the
So
touchdown.
they'll stop the clock here in a game that's
Get
been
my damn
decided in the closing seconds.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead.
Break another tackle. Break another tackle.
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that +3.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the
I ain't going to get my damn development grade, but fuck it.
Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Cowboys, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss.